to the clock. Okay, now we're recording. Okay, so we are, we're going to, we've mounted our bat and our happy haunting on our block. We've got this is actually punched, but it's just like there's no hole in the top, and we don't need a hole. I'll show you. I used a stapler. So if you guys have a stapler around the house, if not, there's some other creative ways we can do this. So, we're just going to stamp in black ink this. I've got my big ink pad, but it's the same like your ink pad. And just, ink it up. Make sure it looks really solid. Practice on your practice paper. Make sure it looks good. We want them nice and inked up. If you've got the little spot, you just take the spot and you kind of dab it all around on the ink, right, on the stamp. So kind of dab it all around. And then remember when you stamp to kind of hold it for a minute. Go 1, 2, 3, hold it on there, and then you can lift it off. And I stamped it so that the bat's kind of hanging off the edge, okay? He's supposed to be kind of flying off the edge.
My bat isn't doing that. My bat is doing this.
Well, he looks cute and he's perfectly fine. Your bat can do whatever you want. Everybody's bat is different. We have a lot of bats here in the neighborhood.
Really?
Yeah. And a few neighbors have put up bat boxes because, they're good for the bugs, right? And so, I like our bat boxes. I think they're cool. So. All right, and then when you're done, you can clean this. You can use a wet paper towel. You can use a baby wipe. You can just run it under the sink. Just don't lose him down the sink. Don't lose your stamps. But that would be sad, and you'd be fishing your hand into the sink, I think. So. But yeah, it just cleans up with water, and it will stain it just a little bit, but that's okay.
Sounds like you've experienced that, dropping it down the sink before.
Yeah, everything I say is from experience, Marion, even though it might sound outlandish. I speak nothing but failed situations, that's for sure.
I appreciate you saving us the problem.
I always, I used to teach freshmen in college, and I would tell them things, and they would look at me, and they're like, sounds like you speak from experience. I'm like, oh yeah. I made the rainbow of grades my first year in college. And that means I made an A, a B, a C, a D, and an F. So, and I always tell them, like, don't shoot for the rainbow, Okay, so we've got a couple of pearls in our pack. These kind of iridescent pearls that are kind of cool. So we're going to set those aside. We've got our cobweb paper. So we're going to glue our cobweb paper down. So wherever your glue may be, I can't locate mine at the moment, but that's okay. All right.
How do you use this again?
All right.
A remedial.
So you flipped the lid off. When you flip the lid down, then the lid stays on the bottom. Yep. So if you're using that style, yep, the lid stays on the bottom.
Oh, we can use either side of this. Okay.
Yeah, I like to use the side that's coming at me on the cobwebs. Sometimes.
I like that side too.
Yeah, you can use whatever side you want, but. All right, so get that glued down. Here's some more of that Cajun craze. But we're going to use the bat side.
All right, glued.
Excellent. Dee, how you doing?
Oh, I think I'm okay.
Good. Excellent. All right. Just excellent job checking in. So, all right. So now we're going to glue our bats down. So remember, if you want the bats to show, you've got to glue the crazy webby side that has all the Cajun craze. So we're going to put some glue on the Cajun craze web side.
How many did you put down?
How many what?
Strips of tape?
You know, so I don't like these to pop up on the edge. So I actually taped all the edges.
Oh,
Just because I don't like it to pop up on the edge. I find that because we're taping it on something that has texture, like it tends to, you've got to glue it down pretty good, you know? So, you know, I don't normally go over the top with adhesive, but this is like the one time I do. So, and then you're just gonna lay that strip on here. I did it, you know, where there's a little border right here. Make sure your bats are right side up. Yep, good job, Marion. Nicely done. Right side up bats. Good job, Patricia. Now, some of your pieces will have like big bats, and yeah, all the pieces are definitely different. That's for sure. So,
Do we need a staple for some part of this?
yeah, if you have a stapler, go get one. If you don't have one, we'll rig up some different schemas here. You got a stapler, Penny?
yeah, I stapled mine.
Oh, okay, excellent. Dee, you got a stapler?
Okay, let me see just a minute.
I was hoping you guys would have staplers, but
Not necessarily right at our fingertips, you know.
yeah, no, definitely not. Mine is and I ran out of that black ribbon, and so I think one or two people got a random ribbon. So this was like my other ribbon, but yeah, I mean, all you have to do on that is like you just fold it in half and you staple it on your little tag like this, you know, and then you can get your stapler in and staple it. I'm going to, instead on this one, I'm going to add like a little twine bow or something because I'm not really sure why I needed this much twine.
What are we doing? What are we stapling?
So you're going to take your piece of black ribbon or white ribbon if you...
Mine stuck to it.
Oh,
It
let me
isn't.
see.
Can you see it?
Oh, maybe because you put some glue behind it. Is there glue behind it?
I didn't, and that's the way it was.
Oh, that's weird. Well, you can just take it off and staple it. You can also, you could glue it behind it like this. Like if you just wanted to kind of like take the piece of ribbon, fold it in half and kind of stick it out the top. You could glue it behind it.
Oh, you know, it wasn't, there was something on the back. Oh, the little sparkles.
Oh,
They were what was sticking, making it stick.
That's funny. It got caught on a sparkle.
Yeah.
Stapling
Oh,
the
nice.
front, is that it?
Yeah, so just staple it. I stapled it on the front like this on this one. And then you'll want to pop that set up with dimensionals. So wherever your little dimensionals are, put a couple behind it. I don't think it takes, you know, you don't need 27 of them, but.
Well, the
Uh-oh.
staple should.
Uh-oh, I didn't do this well.
You know that?
Yeah, I didn't do this well.
So I could put the little pearls maybe on it.
There's definitely room for embellishment for sure.
Definitely need remedial stapling also.
Oh,
Go
maybe
back
I
to
did it wrong.
That's out of my purview. Sorry.
Sorry to hear that.
So I should have done it another way. To staple it. On my card.
I don't know if I can do
Dimension.
between holding it and trying to staple it at the same time. I don't know if I can do this.
So if that doesn't work, Marion, you can always just tape it behind it. Put a little bit of tape behind it and glue it down.
That,
I don't want the exact one, but
I'm gonna try it one more time. Ah.
Aha.
Well, it's a little off sides.
And then we're just going to put our pearls on the front, wherever you want.
Did you get the happy hunting down? Is it
Yeah, we just put a couple of dimensionals behind it, the little poppy things.
dimensionals? I have to find my dimensionals.
Ooh.
Quest for dimensionals. So you put them in the middle?
Putting them in the middle of the cobwebs, but you can put them wherever you want.
No, I mean, where do you put them on the back of the punched out thing?
Oh, wherever, just put 2 on the back, doesn't matter.
Okay.
You just need a couple on the back to support it. So they're well supported. Penny, what room are we in? Are we in the front room for you?
Yeah, in the office.
Okay, cool. I was like,
It doesn't look like my living room, right?
no, I
I
was like,
can't do anything in there. You know, all my supplies is here. So I, okay.
that makes sense.
Yeah.
All
Some
right.
days I'm more logical than others.
Okay, dimensionals are down. Now we do little spots.
Yeah, little pearls. I had found some of this confetti, this like Halloween confetti. Would it be cruel to stick confetti inside a card?
Depends on the person.
that would be
receiving.
neat, yeah.
I have a best friend who I think won't be too irritated by it. So I think that's what she's going to get is a card full of Halloween confetti. So
I think my grandson would like it. So who
Yeah,
cares what
Mom.
mom thinks?
right, exactly. Mom might not like it. That's like the people who gave us for Christmas for Marianne when she was little, some like obnoxious, like music making,
Oh yeah.
you know, and you're like, yeah, you don't have to live with that. Like we
I
have to
will
live
tell
with
you, the drum set is at my house. So I was not that mean.
that. That is very wise. Very, very wise.
You put these little iridescent dots inside the middle of the cobwebs.
Well, I got mine done. I hope.
Awesome. Oh, I love it. Oh, I love it. That looks awesome.
There it is.
Okay. All right. So let's do the next one.
Okay.
Good job. Deep breath. Here we go. Okay. So I'm going to hold this one up so that you can see it well. On this one, you have a couple of choices. So I chose to pop up 3 of these on dimensionals, but you don't have to. You could just run them flat down with some tape, okay? It's kind of whatever you want to do. So we'll work on that background piece first. Then we'll work on the kind of like boo medallion, whatever piece in the middle, okay?
So I got in there a white one.
Yes. So I put
So
the
do
white
I.
on the inside.
Oh, great, great.
The other one goes on the inside, the outside.
Yep. So the purple's on the outside and the white goes on the inside so you can actually write something and they can see it, which is helpful when you have a black card. So And you can stamp whatever you want. I stamped the little happy haunting and the bat because I thought he was cute, but you can do whatever you want on the inside, okay? So we'll focus on the outside first, and then we'll kind of take a look at everything else. So, all right, so I'm gonna set all that other stuff over, and all we're gonna worry about right now are these little layers. So you need scissors. So if you don't have scissors at your little station, you're gonna need them. Hoping.
You got them even, you lined them all up? Oh,
Yeah.
oh, you're not cutting them all at the same time?
I don't think my scissors are strong enough to do that. So I'm gonna have to cut them at different times. Oh, Marianne's coming over to say hi. You guys want to say hi?
And
Hold on, not so fast, not so fast. Well, Dee didn't see you. Say hi.
Hi.
Yay.
Who's on here?
So Miss Patricia, Miss Marion, Miss Penny, and Miss Dee.
Well, that's not
So-
many people.
no, but there's lots of people who watch the recording
Well,
later.
You guys are say because I'll be done around like 8:25, 8.
So you're cutting them counterwise, making them different shapes?
Yeah, so I like to kind of lay them out and just see like if I can get a pattern that I like. Remember, each piece has two sides. So, you know, you can kind of decide what you want. I think I'm going to do, I'm like, where shall I put this? Okay. And, my cutting was not exact. I think you guys, all of yours should be pretty even. Mine are definitely not. So do the best you can with what you have. It got down to scraps of this paper. So I definitely got challenged. So all I'm doing is just kind of cutting an angle. Right. So I'm like, okay, that one's on the bottom. I want that one to go that way. Then this one, I'm going to cut the opposite way. And then this one. So I do one to the right, one to the left, one to the right, one to the left. So kind of lay them out the way you want them. And then you can kind of, you know, cut them. What are you laughing at, Marion?
Just all the choices that there are.
I know, there's so many fun patterns. So this was our Halloween paper, but as you can tell, some of it does not look very Halloween-y. They made it so that you could really, you know, mix and match it and, you know, do whatever you want. So I kind of like it. Like some of it to me almost looks like paper you could use for like an anniversary. Like the black.
birthday.
Yeah, I mean, this is like a really fun fall. There's another one. Oh, this like black and white floral. I mean, you could make a gorgeous like anniversary card with this. Like it's very elegant. So I don't know. It's quite interesting. So once you've got your little strips, and honestly, it doesn't really matter how long or short or, you know, just as long as they kind of stack in a fun way. And they don't have to meet up and they don't, you know, like this is just for fun. And you might have an extra strip. I don't know. Like I was just cutting so much paper. I mean, I made 20 packets. And so 20 times 6, 120 little strips? I don't know. Like God only knows how many strips anybody got or what they look like. So,
So, yeah, I got 6.
good. That's how many you should get. If you have less than 6, we have a problem. More, no big deal. You can just pick what you like.
So we're doing these dimensionals or tape or?
So what I did, so once you've kind of got them laid out and you cut the ends, I started at the bottom. I took the bottom one and I did a strip of tape and I lined it up so that it looked pretty even. Then the next one I did with dimensionals. And then I did tape. And then I did, like, I just kept alternating tape, dimensionals, tape, dimensionals. But get that bottom one pretty straight, and then hopefully the rest of them will just line up. And again, if not, it's homemade, it's okay. So tape.
Macy,
Whose
Okay.
doggy? Whose doggy
That's
is
my
that?
Macy. Anybody
Aw.
comes to the door, she's gonna bark. I'm upstairs. I'm not going downstairs right now. I'm trying to teach her to open the door.
You may regret that.
The tree trimmers came yesterday, and Boo went on like full like Cujo attack mode. I thought he was gonna lose his mind. Like, he was crazy.
Oh, you
Cool.
say you put the first one with you glued down, but the rest of them you did the dimensionals?
No, I did every other. So I did glue, dimensional, glue,
Oh, okay.
dimensional, glue,
Okay.
dimensional. I just
Were
did
there
every.
dimensionals in the packet? I didn't get any.
So Dee, they were in last month's packet.
Oh, okay.
Or the month before. So if you need some, ask Maria for some. She's going to order some more supplies.
Okay.
And so that goes also like for your tape runner. If you like, if you need a refill, tell her what kind of tape runner you have, and then she'll get a refill for you.
Okay.
So just Maria's she can, she can place an order. I would tell her this week so that she can place it in time. So you have all the supplies, for
Okay.
next. So for the next time. So,
Okay.
because it takes about a week to get in. So.
Did any of you join the book club?
Yes, I did, but I didn't get any information on it.
Did you get your book?
Yeah, the man called
No
Ola.
man left or something?
Look, but there wasn't anything that says when we're gonna meet.
Right,
Oh, I
right.
know.
And I
She
forgot
didn't-
to ask her
Well,
when I
she didn't
saw her
say
yesterday.
anything. And at first she said, she didn't, well, I don't know where she had the book, but she went back and got it. So I don't know.
Yeah, she gave me a book.
I got the book, but
In fact, I think I've had the book
I think
since.
someone else is going to be in charge of the book.
Oh, huh.
I don't think it's going to be Marie.
Well, I had
Sorry,
spoke to
interrupt.
the guy that's the president, and he asked me how did I like the center, and did I find enough activities? And I said, yeah, the only thing I think lacking is a book club. Because I go with Marion to WellMed,
yeah.
and I have to contact
Okay, now do we glue on the purple thing onto the black?
Yes. Now you can glue the purple onto the black. So put some
Okay,
glue on that. Once you guys get there, I'll make sure we don't get too far ahead and everybody kind of stays with us.
When is the remedial stapling class gonna be?
Yeah. No more stapling, Marion. I will do no more stapling just for you.
well, I'm glad because I didn't like it either.
I don't do it very often. But every once in a while, I just like the way it looks. And so I got inspired. It's also a way to use shorter pieces of ribbon. So sometimes when I know I don't have a ton of ribbon, I'm like, oh, I can use just a little piece, you know. But it definitely presents its own problems. So, okay, so for this front medallion piece, you have 3 pieces, and then you've got this really funny ribbon. This is the Halloween ribbon.
I like that. It's funny.
It is funny. And you
Oh,
can
it's
actually,
cool.
yeah, you can actually dye it, which is kind of interesting too. It's silver, but you can dye it. So I've seen people dyeing it like black and stuff. So what we're going to do when we've made the medallion is I'm going to take this piece and I'm actually going to twist it in half to kind of like gather it. And so that'll help us gather it in the middle, but I'll show you that in a minute. Let's go ahead. We're going to stamp our little white medallion with Boo. So let's find our Boo. I'm sure the dog thinks I'm talking about him. That's our dog's name. So.
Yeah.
Did you get that dog at Halloween?
So his birthday is on Halloween. That is our made up birthday for him because he was a rescue. They called him Boo the Pooh because they thought he was a cockapoo, but he's not a cockapoo. He's actually a Bichon, which is even funnier.
Oh, man.
But we still call him Boo. And we found the cutest Boo sweater at Target that we got him. He looks adorable. It says Boo in big like glitter letters down the back. It's so funny. He looks like a giant candy corn. It's adorable. So all right, so we're just going to stamp that Boo. Remember to practice on your practice sheet, and remember with the photopolymer, hold it on there for 1, 2, 3, and then you can pop it off with your finger. Okay. And then the other piece, that inside piece, let's take a look at that, because I always recommend that you stamp the inside piece before you glue it down, because if you mess it up, then you can flip it over. But if you've glued it down, then you can't flip it over. So, you know, go ahead and you can get your little whatever you want to put on the inside. And you might not put anything on the inside. You might think, no, I want that room to write a note or whatever. So
Put the confetti in.
right, exactly. More room for confetti, you know. So a Boo.
Okay.
This stamp set's going to be well loved by the time we're done, man. And then I'm going to show you guys a couple more ideas for some other ways that you can use this stamp set, because you've got the stamp set, so you can make more cards, you can do more things, you know, you've got, you know, the world's your oyster. So so I'll show you a couple cute ideas. Oh, let me see if I can my tape to work. Hello, work. Did I reach the end? Yeah, okay. All right, and I'm just taping my inside in. Okay. So now for the little medallion. So let me see if I can remember my order that I did here. Okay. So we're going to glue the black piece down on the copper piece. So just put a little bit of adhesive on the black, and you can glue it on the copper.
Back.
Yep. So just glue the black to the copper.
We're not going to staple it.
No more stapling. You saucy ladies. And then we're going to put a dimensional on the back of the Boo so we can pop that up. And then I put a little bit of glue, just one strip on the back of the boo so that I can do this crazy twisty thing that I want to do. So I could just lay it down flat, but I wanted to
On the
twist
back
it
of the boo or on the back of the copper?
on the back of the whole set because I put the boo on here with a dimensional. So on back of the whole set.
So that gets a strip. And you're twisting this.
Show me the twist again, please.
Yeah, so all that I did was I just took it and I twisted it once to kind of,
Okay.
you know, gather it in the middle, and then I kind of stuck it to the back.
Oh, you kept it twisted while you stuck it.
Mm-hmm. And then I put a couple dimensionals on the back of that.
Uh-oh.
And you don't have to twist it. You can just glue it flat too. It doesn't really matter.
And dimensions. Oh, I got it.
And then if yours is like, if it's too long or you want to trim it or something, you can trim this. It cuts really easily. So.
And then you put dimensionals on the back of that.
Mhm.
All right, and then I've got a few more ideas to show you. So there is a little pumpkin, and I didn't make the card kits for these or anything, but there's a little pumpkin in there. And there's a little jack-o'-lantern, and there's a little stem, and there's also spider webs. So, I mean, you could, you know, stamp yourself some little pumpkins if you wanted. On this one, I actually used the Cajun Craze, and I stamped off so I could make the pumpkin a little lighter. And then I used the Cajun Craze dark for the stem. So you could make yourself little jack-o'-lanterns or, you know, whatever. And then I also, on this one, I stamped the bat like he was kind of flying away, but I had stamped off. So it looks kind of like a faded bat, you know? So you have lots of ways that you can, you know, I actually cut the little bat out, which, you know, seems crazy, but I only did it twice. I made 2 of these and then I was like, okay, enough of that. That's crazy. But I just wanted to show you a few ideas of ways, you know, that you can use the stamp set beyond what we've done, you know, because I think it's good for you guys to, you know, have options and be able to, you know, do other fun things. So, but and like this is the same layout, you know, basically, right? It's just 2 very different cards. So, I thought this one looked a little crazy, so I decided not to do it. But, you know, but I did want to show you that you can make little jack-o'-lanterns with your, and even just with the colors you have right now.
How did you make the jack-o'-lantern?
So I stamped off with my Cajun Craze. So I'll show you. So let me get I'll get Cajun Craze out. So I got there's a little, so in the container, you've got a pumpkin, and then you've got this thing that has a leaf on it. It's actually the stem of the pumpkin and a leaf. It just looks a little weird when you pull it out.
Is it this one? Is it this one?
Let's see. Yes. So we stamped the pumpkin, and the way I did this was, I've got a little scrap piece here. So we stamped the pumpkin. I got my Cajun Craze. So I did just the pumpkin by itself, and I stamped off on my scrap paper, right, to lighten it up, and then I stamped it on here. So now I've got like kind of a faded looking pumpkin. And then I took my little stem guy, and you can practice over here kind of lining it up, but I just used full ink, and I stamped him right on top. There he is. And then there's the little jack-o'-lantern face in here too, so you can use the black. So I just wanted to show you guys how you could do even more. There's so many stamps in this set, and there's a lot to play with.
Is it jack-o'-lantern face?
There is a jack-o'-lantern face. Yeah, there's a little like smiley gap-toothed jack-o'-lantern guy. So, and then I just did that with the black. Boop. There he is. He's cute. Yeah, he's super cute. So you can do all sorts of things with him. So awesome. Well, good job, guys. Lovely to see everyone. It makes me so happy. And then next month, we're going to make some Christmas cards. So I'm excited about that.
Not Thanksgiving? Or not-
We did Thanksgiving last month.
Okay, well, that's what you think. It was fall. We just had fall.
True. It was fall/Thanksgiving. So this one I made into the Thanksgiving card because I wanted to do Christmas next month so that we could do Christmas tags in December. So we're making Christmas tags in December, and then we're making Christmas cards next month. So and then we'll continue to use this stamp set through actually January, because we're going to make some Valentines with it too. So, and then we'll switch over to the other stamp set, which I wasn't expecting Maria to give you guys, but it's fine. I did want to show you something though. So that stamp set is a red rubber stamp set. I'm just going to use a different one, but it's the same concept, okay? So the red rubber stamp sets come packaged a little differently, and I wanted to show you this because you have to mount the stamps onto the stickers, and if you've never done this before, there are directions, quote unquote, on the inside of the case. There is also a video that I might find and have Maria email to everybody to show you how to mount this, but I can also show you how to mount this. Let me see if I can find the right stamp set though. Oh, here's the right stamp set. Okay. Did I already do it? Yeah, I already did it to this one. So this is the stamp set you got. It's called So Sentimental. And it's a great stamp set. And if you wanted to use it between now and when we're going to use it, I wanted to show you how to mount these so that they have this sticker on the back. Now, the problem with the sticker is that it's really sticky. So once you put this sticker on here, the idea is that it sticks to your block really easy, which is great. But sometimes when you stick these into your case, like the sticker gets stuck. And so you have to kind of peel it up at the edge. Now you cannot put the sticker on. That is a choice. If you choose to do that, you would just, like, this is a brand new stamp set, so that's why I'm showing you this. So you would just take this, there's like a adhesive or clear, whatever, this isn't clear, but like a plastic backing. And then this would stick onto the block. It sticks just fine. It's not the end of the world, and you don't have to put the sticker on it. So if you don't want to fuss with the sticker, don't fuss with the sticker. You just have to realize that you need to look and make sure that your font is right side up. You'll learn how to read backwards is basically what I'm saying, because then you'll make sure that you're right side up, and then you can, you know, stamp with it. If you put the sticker on it, so I have to find the right sticker, which this is the right sticker for this. It says this isn't just a thank you card. I'm going to have to take away this, and then I peel away this. There's like a little break in the middle. And then you're going to stick that sticker. You just lay your stamp down on top of the sticker. You press, and then you pull it away. Now, if you lay this down wrong, you can't readjust it.
Oh, no.
I found that out the hard way.
Yeah.
It's like, so I think I'm putting something on straight and then the stamp comes out crooked.
Yeah.
Because I,
So the
Yeah.
stickers, sometimes the stickers are more pain than they're worth, which is why I wanted to tell you this. You don't have to do the stickers. So just for now, I would say don't do the stickers. And if you really want to use the stamp set, just pop one of these stamps out, peel this little backing. This isn't sticky, but it's got just enough cling. It'll cling to your block just fine. So my recommendation is not use the stickers. The stickers are probably more hassle than they're worth. And, you know, if at some point you're like, Melissa, I really want all the stickers on mine, I can always come by and pick them up, or Maria can pick it up and I can like do all the stickers for you guys. If that's something that you're like, oh, I really, really need the stickers on mine. But I just, you know, I don't think it's worth it, especially because you guys might want to use that stamp set between now and when we use it, because we're not going to use it till February, which I know feels like 5 months, you know, 10 years from now. God only knows where we'll all be. But you might want to use it because it's got a beautiful Healing Hugs stamp set. It's got a friendship. It's got a thank you. This is like a nice one for weddings. So, you know, this is a very nice stamp set. But you know, I don't want you to not be able to use it. You know, there's a baby one. So, so does that make sense to everybody? Yeah. Okay. Cool beans. So, all right. Well, that was fun. I had a good time. I hope you guys did too. I'm happy to see you. I can't wait to see you next month. I'll design something pretty for Christmas. And we'll have some pretty cards and, you know, it's, you know, stamps, ink, and paper, right? I'm not, you know, we're not doing anything too crazy. I do have a die or an embossing folder that has little snowflakes on it. So I'll probably do one of the cards like with snowflakes and, you know, something snowy. And then I'll probably do the other one, you know, with probably a more traditional, you know, red and green, do I know what. So, but cool. Okay. Let me know if you've got questions. So, yeah. Oh, and I put the catalog in there too, so you guys could look. Because I'm not seeing a lot of people in person, and I had a bunch of catalogs, and I was like, you know, I'm just going to give everybody a catalog because why not?
I didn't get a catalog.
You didn't have a catalog in your package?
Well,
Did you get the
No.
grid paper?
I didn't either.
I got the grid paper.
That's weird. Penny, did you get a catalog?
Yeah, I got good paper and catalog.
Okay. I mean,
I didn't.
that's weird. Patricia, did you get a catalog? It like came packaged together. I put it all together.
Together.
You, maybe they took some out at the senior center.
Oh, that's weird. Okay. Well,
I just got mine yesterday, so
I
What's
did
it-
too. I got mine. Mine was yesterday.
What's it a catalog for?
I
for
didn't get a
August.
catalog.
That's so strange. And I'm sure Penny and Patricia actually already have catalogs, so they probably didn't need an extra catalog.
What's it a
Um,
catalog for?
Penny, you want to hold it up and show them what it looks like? Because I actually gave away my
Second.
last one. Yeah, it's a Christmas catalog.
Mm-mm.
Very pretty, very nice things in there.
Very
Yeah.
pretty. But that's weird. Okay, well, I'll ask Maria. Like, what happened to the catalogs? I packaged everything so nicely.
Well,
And
my
I put,
package was open at the top. It wasn't,
mine was taped, closed.
My mistake.
mine was open at the top, but I got this that showed us what we were doing, and I got all the pieces.
yeah, that's weird. I think that's strange that she took them out of some packages, but not others. Because I had taped everything closed. So weird. Okay, I'll ask her. I'll get you guys one so you can see it. Okay, well, cool.
Thank you
Thank-
so much.
I appreciate it. It was fun. Bye, Dee. It's nice to see
Bye.
you.
Still having
Really
my
enjoyed
paper
it,
pump.
Melissa.
Melissa, I'm still having my paper pumpkin dilemma.
Uh-oh. Okay, I'll let me
Maybe I'll try to call them. You think I should try to call them?
yes.
I'm gonna try to call them. If I don't resolve it, I'll call you.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, that sounds